Hey cat, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Not much, just outside with the wolfies. Oh, you're home tonight. Nice. That's good. No work. Oh, you're not feeling too well though. Oh, I'm sorry. That's true. You are here. You might be able to make it a little bit better. Yeah, you're welcome. Might make some music in a little bit to add to the symphony of the night here. That might make you feel a little bit better. And the wolfies too. A wolfie girl. Let's see. Family, what's up, big wolf? 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 Wolfie, wolfie. And the little guy too. The little guy. The little guy. Can't forget the little guy. Wolfies. Howdy, howdy. Other wolfies. No, they're not wild. Puff Henry. Come. Well, that's Lucy, but there's Fenrir. What's up, big boy? I know, doesn't she have such pretty eyes? Can't be easy. So pretty eyes. Eyes have pretty eyes. Thank you, Optimum. They are. I got them like a little over a year ago. So they're a little over a year old now. About that. How do you see? Pretty puppy. Oh. Hey, Strawberry, what's up, man? How you doing? Good. Well, yeah, they're a lot to handle, man. When they're puppies, they're a lot, but they're cool. They're good dogs. They're super loyal, super protective, super cute. They're good. They're good dogs. I like them. But they are a lot as puppies. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Lucy, Lucy, puppy. Can I play a song for you? Yeah, sure. I'll get the guitar out in a minute. Why not? Why not? Just give me 1 second here. If I pick and get the guitar. How long have I had them? I've had them about a year. A little bit over a year I've had them for. That's about how old they are. They're like a little bit over a year old. So I've had them about that long though. You just make sure it's in tune first. It's really humid out here and it's not so. Oh, you got two dogs too, man? Nice. What kind of dogs do you have? Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. They might get a little bit bigger, but you can tell too, like who's the bigger one. Like Fenrir is definitely the bigger one. He's the one with the collar on right now because he ate his sisters, but he is just about 100 pounds, and he's probably he's a beefy boy, that's for sure. He's probably about 100 pounds, and he is definitely like I'm not like a tall king. I'm definitely a short king, but like he is for sure taller than me. But he's a big dude. He's a real big beefy dude. Sorry, just trying to get this thing set up so it'll sit right. Really being a pain in the butt. I need to get like a stand for it or something. It doesn't want to sit straight up. Come on, man. You were doing fine earlier. Yeah. But yeah, he's a big dude. He is a big dude. Well, you got one American bulldog and a Chihuahua. Nice, cool. I love dogs. I love all kinds of dogs. I got a little guy too. He's like a little Norfolk Terrier. Yeah, no, I need a tripod really bad. I had one too, but it got all busted. Yeah. Like I said, I should probably get one of those. It'd be nice to have. Ugh. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so I could more easily see chat and stuff like that too. Thinking about getting a drone. Drones are nice for getting like really cool shots, especially if you do like all the hiking and stuff like that too. It'd be good for that. Yeah, Optimum. They are like they are. They're real wolves, but they're wolf dogs, so they're like a mix between two breeds of dogs and wolves. They're a cross between German shepherds, Siberian huskies, and I know, right, with all the cicadas, and a Eurasian gray wolf is the mixture of their. Oi, get back over here. Come here. So yeah, husky, shepherd, and Eurasian gray wolf is the mix. The breed of dog wolf that they are is Czech wolf dog. So they're wolf dogs technically, but yeah. Yeah, they are. They're really beautiful dogs, and the way that you can really make sure they actually do have the wolf in them is like the marking on their tail. So I'll see if I can show you one of them. They're sitting behind me right now, but like see that little dot like up near his butt? He's got another one down at the tip of the tail too, but that tells you that they're actual like wolf dogs. She's got the tip of the tail showing, so you can see that. But yeah, and as they get older too, they'll get a little bit like more dark on their coat, and they'll start to look a little bit more like wolves. But right now they look like very gray, and that's just because they're still a little bit young. And I want to do like one of those DNA tests, you know what I mean, to figure out like how much wolf is actually in them and how much like dog is in them, and you know, versus like which one is what, you know, how much DNA they actually have of wolf in them. I want to find out because I think it'd be cool. Yeah, and the layers is also another like thing of the wolves too, because they'll usually have that gray undercoat with a lot of the kind of like, you know, black over the top of it. I know, and cat, the cicadas are quite the backdrop. fretboard or if it's the capo on there. I think it's the capo. Yeah, I've been trying to actually Optimum. It's something that I've actually been messing around with a lot the past couple weeks. Is that little chord progression there? Thank you though, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Music with the character would be so cool. Yeah, right. What time is it for me? I don't know. That's a good question. It's 11:39. About 20 minutes to midnight. What time is it for you? No, it's not really a clear sky. It just rained a little while ago too. Like quite a bit. Kinda cloudy still. live like this again, I'll probably go live like this again on Sunday. I think on Sunday, either that or tomorrow night. I'm not sure, 100%. But I'll be live again like this. I usually do this pretty regularly, but big Moth. But yeah, no, I usually do this pretty regularly. Like, no meteors tonight. At least not any that I can see so far. But yeah, I do this kind of regularly because just, I mean, I do like other streams and stuff too, like video games and stuff like that. But all of it's kind of in service of this character that I've been writing for a long time and been working on that I plan to like kind of finish and either like finish into a book or write it into like a script where it can be filmed into a movie and then have a bunch of like actors act it out and all that good stuff. I play lots of games, man. I mean, I mostly play like Red Dead quite a bit. Just I love that game a lot. But I play like Ready or Not. I played Valheim a little bit on the channel sometimes, just because I like building too. I like building games. But I've played all kinds of games. Nice. You play Red Dead too? You play on PC or on a console? I play on PC. But yeah, I do a bunch of like Red Dead edits and stuff like that too, because it all kind of like fits in with the character that I've been working on for a long time too. The character that I've been writing is like set in the same time period as that. It's like set in the old Western times, kind of. So, like when I started making the Red Dead Online character, and I saw that I could do like all the kind of same look and stuff that I was going for with my character, I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. But yeah, now I just kind of like mashed the two together with a bunch of my other art too. And I mean, really too, I just stream to kind of get my art and like the creative side of me out instead of just working all the time. You know what I mean? I do a lot of construction and stuff like that too. So I've been just kind of spending more time on the creative side. You know what I mean? Which I've always had too, because I've been to college and I got a bachelor's degree and stuff like that. But I've always been a creative person, and I've always wanted to put more time and effort into like my passion projects that were like that, like writing, drawing, and art, really like that, music like that, playing guitar. And I've played with a bunch of different people, and I've done a bunch of different things in life. And I figured last year, it was like maybe about last year, I was like, do I got a PS4 or PS5? No, I don't got any console right now, man. Not right now. I used to play on console, but yeah, I don't know. I just figured like I started last year, kind of being more consistent with YouTube and stuff like that, and kind of kept the and kept the passion kind of rolling and going into it. So, but yeah. I tried to roll it all kind of in together and just put like myself, my art, like all that kind of stuff just out there for people to see and see what it's like. You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be consistent, and if I'm consistent and I get a good enough response, then it's like it's kind of a sign you gotta do it. So I just keep going with it now and just keep working on all the other stuff too on the outside of it. But yeah. It would be cool if we could play Red Dead together, man. I do stream that regularly too, so I mean, feel free to come and hang out anytime you want, man. You know what I mean? We could like, I could play and you could play. You know what I mean? We could hang out. No, I'm just kidding. If you want to, brother. Like, but yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I always say the more the merrier too out on the trail. Like, as long as you got a bunch of ghosts that you can kind of rely on and keep together, and y'all are friends with each other, and you know. Oh yeah, it's on the channel, man. Yeah, I stream Red Dead pretty regularly on the channel. That's always been something that I streamed. Like even back before, like I was like super consistent. I would stream all my like Red Dead adventures online too, so you can see stuff from like 6 years ago, from when it like when the game first came out, even you know. So yeah. Do it up, man. Do it up. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. We'll do it. Heck yeah, dude. I'd be down. I'd be down to have you just hanging out and we're like kind of playing together, sort of. Heck yeah, dude. I'm down for it. A lot of the people too that I kind of that hang out in the stream too. A lot of them are playing another game too, man. Alice in Chains. Oh man, let me see if I can remember one of their songs. It's been way too long. Oh, oh man, dude, I don't remember any Alice in Chains songs. But yeah, I can't remember any, man. I can remember the start of that one, but I can't remember any. Shit, dude. Caught me off guard with that one. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, dude. It's been too long. Shit. It's been too long. Shit. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could remember the rest of it. the same chords, but on the fifth fret. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, it is. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, nice, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate that. Shit. It's been a while. Nice, dude. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Shit, dude. That's awesome. It's been forever since I jammed some Alice in Chains. That's fucking awesome, dude. Shit. Yeah, me too. I like me some Alice in Chains. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. It's been forever since I like sat there and like just, banged out a bunch of those songs, man. But yeah. No, thank you, man. Seriously, thanks for reminding me. I'm not now. I'm gonna have to like go back and like remember, like relearn a bunch of the songs again, dude. For sure. Thank you. I like completely forgot about them, man. I love that band too. Thank you for coming by, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, no, they're such an awesome band. Yeah, they ain't proud. Oh yeah, dude, I love them, man. Yeah, dude, thanks for coming by and saying that, dude. All right, man, you gonna head off to bed? Well, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for checking out the doggies and saying what up and saying hello, man. Yeah, man. If you're subbed, you should get the notification. I also got like a Discord channel too. You could join. Feel free to join, man. Some of my favorite stuff. Yeah, the link is on the channel. The link for the Discord, if you want to, man, feel free. Because sometimes YouTube doesn't, send out the best notifications. So I'll like always chuck just like, hey, I'm going live in there too, just in case. You know what I mean? But yeah, some of my favorites. I'll play you the first song that I ever learned on guitar of this, Walker. You ready? It's a little bit hard because I'm playing on a classical guitar, so the neck is a little bit wider, but I'm good. I got you. Ready? This is the first song that I ever learned on guitar. I played this, I think, the last stream. Jingling the Nylons. Heck yes, sir. How's it going, Papa Smurf? That's the first song I ever learned on. Yeah, life seems to fade away. Yep. Do I think about SG guitars? They're okay. They're okay. Hey, Nanette. How are you? How's it going? They're nice guitars. They're nice guitars. SG. They're not bad. Trying to think. Let's see some other stuff that's good. That I know some of my favorite stuff. I should play some of my favorite stuff, man. Let's see some of my favorite stuff. My favorite stuff. Master of Puppets. Yeah, Sanitarium is Papa Smart's got it. Yep. Master of Puppets. Can't remember that. I think it's like nope. There's some Master of Puppets for you. It's hard to do on an acoustic guitar. Oh shit. Let's see some other favorite stuff of mine. What's your music genre? I don't really have a music genre on the net. I play all kinds of different music. I'll play stuff from like the older kind of metal stuff from like what like Papa Smurf and Cat Allen listened to, and like kind of what me and the Abyss Walker were talking about, a little bit of like that older metal stuff. That's kind of what I got started on really with music. That's what inspired me to play music was Metallica, big time. they were definitely the first people that like inspired me to play music. But after that, it was. I mean, I just I love all kinds of music. I'll play metal. I'll play like classical guitar stuff. I'll play like Spanish type style guitar. I love all kinds of music. My music genre is yes, if it's music, yeah, yeah. See, like I pretty much any kind of music, as long as it's like not like pop country or like over generalized, over listened to, like mass produced kind of music. I love it, especially if it comes from like the soul of someone. Then yeah, for sure, music is the best. Cutting our teeth on a bunch of genres, yeah. Because I mean, really, some of my favorite particular stuff to play is some of that, like some of the Spanish style stuff. Yeah, yeah. See, top 40 is it's fun to play. It's cool because lots of people know it, right? You know what I mean? And like, it's also really relatable music, and it's not bad music inherently. Like, it's good music, and lots of people have really good memories attached to it. I have lots of really good memories attached to a lot of older music too. Like even as sort of a younger dude, like a lot of the older music interested me more. I mean, like from your guys' generation, Papa Smurf, I was way more into like Slayer and Metallica than whatever the heck like kids were at my age into at that time. You know what I mean? But and it just grew from there into all different types of genres and like literally my favorite types of music to play is like kind of like uh, Spanish soul music, so like flamenco, anything that makes the guitar kind of sound really pretty, stuff like that. South of Heaven, fuck yeah, dude. Some Slayer, hell yeah, yeah, dude. I might even try to bust that out on here. I was just thinking about that. Hold on. I gotta bust out the electrical guitar, yeah. Cowboys from Hell. Oh my god, dude, you're. Oh man, I really gotta bust out the electrical guitar one time for you guys. Shit, because I know some of that song too. I know some of that one. I think I'd have to. Again, I gotta jog my memory on it, but yeah. And he plays in drop tuning too. But yeah, it's harder to play on acoustic guitar, but you get the drift. I really do. I gotta bust out the electric guitar. Yeah. But yeah, no, my favorite types of stuff is just like kind of like pretty sounding stuff or like kind of cowboy sounding music, like either the kind of soul Spanish type stuff, like you know, or that stuff that I was kind of playing right at the beginning, like. Do it, yeah, dude. Next time I bust out the guitar, like I'll bring out the electric guitar. I love all kinds of music. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get something to drink. You guys can hang out with the doggies. If they don't come in here with me, because they probably will as soon as I open the door. Come on, boy. Coming through, Lucy? Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa girl. Come on, Lucy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go all the way up. All the way up. Okay, fine. Don't come out. Just come. I'll just leave the door open for you. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, Kat, your art is awesome, dude. If you're still hanging out in chat, your art is awesome, dude. Part-time internet is fun. But you really brought that inside? Dingus? Brought a stick inside, please. Yeah, of course, Kat. Your art is freaking awesome, man. The stuff that you do by hand, the stuff that you do with AI, the words that you send and that you share on your channel and in the Discord all the time too, man. You're definitely one of the good ghosts. Just like Papa Smurf here and all the others. For sure. Strawberry, Nanette. Winter, you'll be doing more. Woofs. Yeah. They were fighting over a stick, I believe. They love sticks, dude. They love the sticks, man. And their brother and sister too. They'll always interact like that. Crazy dog. fact, they've got so much of that, like, what do they call that? Litter pack or litter syndrome or whatever. They're from the same litter that like they don't like being separated from each other. The sticks are the bomb. Yeah, sticks are the bomb, dude. Sticks are life and hobby craft. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, what is the best? And they don't even mind like eating a little bit of it too every now and again, dude. Like they love chewing on the sticks and like getting a little bit of bark, a little bit of like the cambium from like the inside of it too. You know what I mean? Cleans their teeth too a little bit, so I can't complain. Sticks for life? Yeah, for sure, man. They love the sticks. They love them. Now, Wolfies. We're doing. We're doing. We're doing. We're doing. Little Wolfies. That and rocks. Oh my god, dude. Tell me about the freaking rocks. Dude, when they were puppies, they would not stop eating these like tiny little like fish tank sized rocks, like for the bottom of your fish tank. Like that's how sized like that's oh yeah, yes. Pieces. Yes, yes, I see you. But they wouldn't stop eating those tiny little things. They were like little pebbles, like that big. And dude, they would every time they would freaking poop, and you'd hear it like hitting the floor. You're just like, will you stop eating rocks, dude? That loved rocks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you know I'm talking about you, huh? Who's the girl? Oh, crazy wolf. You crazy wolf. I'm a crazy wolf. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're so sweet. You're such a sweet girl. You're such a sweet girl with your pretty eyes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like she's got more of the wolf DNA in her too than her brother does. Because she looks a lot like one. I mean, they both got the DNA, obviously. They're both wolf dogs, but. God, I wish you could, man. I'd let you. They'd let you too. They're super friendly. I raised them to be super friendly. A little bit protective, but I made sure they were friendly. They're all chilling right here. I'll show you. Whoopies. There's the little guy, Lucy. Yeah, Achilles, Lucy, and Fender. A big wolf. Yeah, I'm an animal person too, man. I'm a big animal person. I trust a lot. I trust dogs a lot more than I do trust people. That's for sure. I'm one of those people. I do. I trust the dogs more than I trust people. Just set this back down for a second. There we go. You read illiterate well enough. Red Jack, you see the carpet strings? Yeah, yeah. Carpet strings are pretty enticing for a lot of dogs. Jack is your rat. Yeah, Papa. You know the point of communication is that you just you know what each other means. You don't gotta be perfect. I just gotta know what you meant. That's all. Pulling the tassels out of her mouth. Yeah, she like to eat it too much, huh? Oh boy. Silly wolfies. Yeah, she was a brat. Yeah, little ones can be that way sometimes. The little ones, especially like terrier breeds. Oh, well, she's with you always, and you got to be her forever, which is pretty awesome. You know what I mean? She might not get to be with you forever, but you were her forever, which is pretty awesome. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's the little guy. He's my baby. That's my baby. The little guy. The little guy. Smelling butts. Get out of there, Goofy. That's my baby. What are you doing? Achilles. Hey, get the glasses. Ooh, the red eyes. He is. He needs a bath and a haircut, but he is a cutie. He is a little cutie. They all could probably use a bath right now, again. Just from playing outside, messing around outside. How about this? We can ride in a clean, ideal world, private server. Nice, man. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about doing that. That'd be fun to do that with you. It'd be a lot more fun than trying to every time. You know what I mean? Because that's why I was really saying that four is the magic number. Like anybody that plays with us is like welcome to join, man. You know what I mean? On the bounty service things, like whenever we're doing the bounty stuff, anybody's welcome for that. Also, it would be nice to jam in a clean server where I could, I think personally, pop a Smurf, and you float this out with the rest of the team. But I think it'd be cool to do the on Sundays, do like the story time thing, the tutorial for setting it up at least. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. But I think it'd be cool to do story time with like everybody, like all the ghost team, kind of sitting around the fire listening. I think it'd be fun, and doing it in one of those private servers would be nice. Ghost Riders in the sky, heck yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Uh, but I think it'd be fun to like have like all you guys in the backdrop, kind of sitting around. You know what I mean? While I do the story thing. And we could do that. We could do a stream for like an hour, like that, like we did last Sunday. That we're gonna do again this Sunday too. But we could do that where we'll all just sit there, and then I'll cut that stream, and then we'll go to work like doing bounties again. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun. We'll start a new stream and do the bounty hunting stuff. You know? Yeah. But that's the only reason before that I was saying that like four was kind of the magical number. I mean, four is the magical number. Like the four of us have a pretty hilarious uh, comedic like good chemistry. It's funny. And we've all got like different combat styles and different like approaches, but they all kind of like complement each other really well. I think personally. And I did. Besides, really, yeah, that got that synergy going for all the four of us, right? And we do. We just work really well together. And it isn't even like as much as Dema was saying too. That, you know, she's like, "Oh, I was just joking about like you stealing kills and stuff like that." But it's like, yeah, we do. We all just because they're so dang quick, we just do it like that, you know. But But yeah, like I think for sure it'd be fun to do the private, way more fun to do the private server. We could set it up, and then if we want to, like in the future, you know what I mean? Like include like running with more people and getting like a big huge gang going. You know what I mean? That would be fun as hell too. I think that'd be fun as heck to do. So yeah, and get like Marble in there and get like a bunch of everybody just kind of up on their horses and out riding. And I think even that would be fun to do because then you get some cool like cinematic shots of riding. I also think was gonna ask you about doing it too because I was also thinking that it would be really cool to do some of the like just kind of like straight up like trail riding ASMR one videos that I had kind of planned for some of the other like longer like live streams where you're just kind of riding along on the trail, like I said, kind of more or less like sightseeing some of those spots that are on the map. You know what I mean? Checking out some of the like the glacier where you can hear the glacier moving and like all all that cool like random like Easter egg type stuff that's in the map. It'd just be a lot easier to do on a more stable like private server like that for sure. So I'm definitely down. Thank you for doing that. All that to say thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Because I think it'd be better all around, really, for pretty much everything. To make it a more solid experience for everybody. We might have to walk Rachel through doing it too. You know what I mean? Just help her get set up with it. Even if we gotta like share screens in Discord or something like that, on a voice call. But yeah, we do. We got a good team, man. The four of us, I think, for sure. It's like a well-oiled machine. The file, if we use it, will be together alone. Edit the password is all. Yeah, dude, perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's really awesome because then we can do all that stuff that I was talking about. We could do like story thing. We could do like trail riding stuff. We could do all that stuff in like a much more stable world and not have to worry about modders just jumping in and locking us in cages or teleporting us to random places. And I still never got to say why I thought 4 was originally the magic number, especially for doing the online stuff. But really, I was saying that because it's just when it's the four of us, I could pull us out of stuff mad quick if I had to. If there was like a griefer or like a shitty modder hanging out, I could easily pull us out. But with that, what you're talking about, I'm not gonna worry about that. So yeah, it'd be a lot of fun, man. So I'm glad you shared that. Thank you. We'll definitely have to like get all that stuff set up and do it. I think it'd be a lot more fun and a lot more stable for sure for all the Red Dead adventures. I'll grab the guitar in a minute. Keep going. It's a nice enough night. Keep playing for a little while. Hanging out with the doggies. They're just chilling. They like hanging out outside. Posted a few things to help in Discord. Sweet. I appreciate that, man. I'm good looking out overall because really I think it'll give, even when it's mostly just the four of us going hard like we usually do, I think it'll just be a lot more of a stable experience. We can go to Van Horn every time and know that there'll be fucking bums hanging out there we can mess with. And like you were talking about too, there's animals for hunting and part of the trail ride stuff I wanted to do too was just like even like hunting and fishing trips like that. It'd be mad funny. Johnny Ringo did this before me working with his work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was that modder friend you were talking about that you had, right? So, appreciate that guy too for setting it up, helping you figure it out. You can pass it along. Still want to bet your donut. They're soft too, man. Like even though they're wolves, they got nice soft fur. They're comfy as hell to like fucking snuggle at night and like put your head on, and because they're wolf dogs too, they got like a slightly different heartbeat than most dogs. It sounds so cool, man. It sounds so cool. Mods FO4 in Skyrim. Oh, he mods Skyrim too. Nice, nice man. That's cool. Oh shit. I'll move this over a little bit. Not the most creative you'd be at this part. Yeah. Well, creativity is not I don't know. Creativity is an interesting topic to talk about, really, right? Because there's like, innate talent you're born with, and then there's stuff you can definitely, skills you can develop as you kind of get older. You know what I mean? I mean, I've always said, like, if a one-handed dude can pick up guitar and play it, like, anybody could do anything. But at the same time, there's still like that level of like innate, like soul or kind of talent. Some excel, some do. Hey, there you go. That's an easy enough way to put it, right? It's clean and simple. I like it. I like it. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I think it's just it's just two different worlds, I guess. The stream was buffering there for a minute. Or were you just being sarcastic? I like that. I like that. I like that little like that little transition there. I'm gonna have to do that. But to keep that little progression. Ugh. This one where they were I like it. I like that one a lot. I need to keep that one. I need to keep that part of it. Keep working on that. Sorry if it gets repetitive for you guys, but wait, whoa! Come on, let's go. You guys can't behave. Let's go inside. Come on, let's go. Go inside. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Messing around in the back like you shouldn't. Play life by ear if you have to. But hey, man, everything I do is by ear. I don't know how to read music, and I definitely forgot how to read tabs. So everything I do is by ear. barking out over there? Oye, ven acá. Vente aquí. Ven acá. There's nobody there, man. ¿Qué tú quieres? ¿Quieres ir adentro? You wanna go inside? Go inside. I mean, I'm gonna be chilling out here, dude. Just for a little bit over here. Okay. No, you wanna come out? Then come here. But chill, dude. Just stay right here. Chill. You're a little dirty from chilling outside. Yeah, your paws are all dirty, bro. Your face is all dirty too. You're getting my paws all dirty. Buzz. Getting the buzz. I don't like it. just like restarted the live over. That's funny. Or maybe I just lost connection or something. What's going on, Marble? How's it going, brother? Yeah, it's just like a couple of chords I've been messing with the last couple of weeks that I just can't. It's like it's stuck in my head. It keeps like coming back. So I've just been messing with it, and I am just seeing the chat refreshing now. Song reminds me of Whistler by White Buffalo. Well, thanks, man. It's just something I've been messing with. Dark and windy day. Can I play Ghost Riders in the Sky? Oh, dude. I could. I'd have to sit and. Damn, dude. I missed a whole bunch of chat. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to sit with it again for a little bit. Turn it up. Yeah, Sweet Home Alabama, all the good ones, all the good ones. Let's see if you guys know this one. I don't know if I'm not enough old people. It's all good, bro. I have no idea what they even said. They're probably gone by now too. So. Sitting at game right now, walking scripts, 10 of beer, giving around, very fun, Superman on acoustic guitar. It's hit different right there. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. You're welcome. Thanks, man. It do hit a little bit different when you're playing Red Dead, though, don't it? got the idea. Hang 10, brother. See, I even like strumming it like that too, man. Man, I'm gonna have to really, really sit with that one and like actually make a song out of that one. My fingers, dude. Bent it in from sitting there playing for however long I've been playing for. His hands playing. Yeah, I know you better stay to your hands. You're a 6-string picker. Also, I gotta share with you guys too, this whole time that I've been kind of jamming, I've had this one, besides my little dog chilling with me, I had to bring the wolves in, but the little boy's been chilling behind me, right, just listening. But I've also had this crazy dude just come up out of nowhere while I was playing, and I don't know, maybe you might have seen me like react to him when he first showed up at some point in the stream, but and this is my like work ladder, so it's got like paint and crap all over it, but you'll be able to see what he is when I turn the camera around, I think. I'll put the camera on him. This dude just came and landed out of nowhere, and he's been facing directly at me this whole time. Just she, he, whatever. Just been chilling, listening to. They're not even going for the light that's like above me right here. Just chilling. Watch Keith Richard play that one time dressed as a pirate, and I fell in love with it. That was a good one, man. I'll have to look up that one. You had the Moth. It just kind of came up out of nowhere, and it's just been chilling there this whole time that I've been playing. Been sitting here. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys heard that. Dang. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of moth it is. It's definitely one that's like meant to probably like sit on a tree and stuff like that. Cause he got camo like he's like like chilling on a tree. But the antennas are back. He's just like chilling, listening to the music. He's a fan. Yeah, exactly. He's a fan. He just kind of came along and sat down. He's like, hell yeah, dude, I'm a fan. And he is. He's just chilling there, man. He's mad cool looking. Wish I could like spin the camera around to like show you guys, but it won't let me do that. And then to like stay live. But he's just like chilling there with his like wings up and shit. Like just kind of like, you know, not like up all the way, but like just kind of like chilling. His legs are all stretched out underneath him. He's just chilling. What up, man? What up, Mothman? The Mothman of Appalachia. But yeah, he's cool, man. He's just chilling. Wish I could like turn the camera around and like not disturb him. I don't want to like. I'm just gonna move this thing that he's like sitting on towards me a little bit more so you can kind of see a little bit close up here. There he is. There he is, just chilling. Focus on the moth, dude. Focus on the moth, dude. Focus on him. Look at him. Look at him. He's just chilling. Y'all can probably see him better than I can, actually, now, from that angle. But he's just chilling there. The Mothman of Appalachia. Just kidding. Yeah, the mic is probably not the greatest. Just chilling with the cool kids. Yeah. Moth just coming along, chilling with the cool kids. Want to be the first ring to bail? Yeah. Yeah. See, I like that progression of it too. Damn, dude. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to incorporate all of it somehow into one song. Yowie's like a Native American legend, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Oh, Yowie? That's true. Yeah, Yowie is just how. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he knows. Marvel knows. It's the white man's Bigfoot. Yeah. It's like a Yeti, kind of. They're similar. You know what I mean? Yowie, Yeti, they're kind of similar. It's just a lot of Native Americans have big, giant, furry man legends like that, too. So, Yowie, Yeti, yeah. Bigfoot. I don't know. Sounds out of tune. Okay, where'd my pick go? Dogman of Michigan. I've heard of that one. I've heard of that one. I think I watched something about it too a while ago. Well, it sounds okay. He's got big feet. What else do you call? Bigfoot, dude. What else do you fucking call a thing? Grab a drink. I'll be right back, guys. Oh yeah, get a little bit of Nothing Else Matters in, you know. That was one of the other first songs I ever kind of learned to play too. Was Nothing Else Matters. I really like that one a lot. One of the first few songs. A lot of Metallica songs were my first songs that I learned to play. Wolf's gonna behave or what? Huh? You gonna be chill or no? You're gonna be chill or what? Ben Wolf. Ben Wolf. That big wolf. That big wolf. Look at you. And the little one too. What's doing, little wolf? Shooting precious girl. Papa. You say hello to chat too. You say hello to chat. Henry. Henry, my big boy. Come. Come. Come see me. Come see me. Come see me. Come see me, you big wolf. You got a big wolf. The big boy. Well, I got 2 res dogs, man. They're wolf dogs too. This is Fenrir. Here's the big boy. Come here, big. Come here. Oh my god, he's such a tank. This is the big one. This is Fenwolf. Fenrir. Right, from Viking mythology too. Yep, Fenrir. And this one. Another one. I can pick her up. She's still kind of heavy though. Fenrir, get down. Get down. And that's Lucy. Fenrir, get back, man. Get back. Lucy. And then I got the little guy too. He's the boss of all of them. Little guy. The best boy. The best boy. Always got the biggest attitude. Yeah, that's why his name is Achilles, or it's really pronounced Aquiles. And I rescued him from Puerto Rico. I got the little guy from Puerto Rico. He was somebody just abandoned him there, and so I went there. When I was there, I found him, I picked him up, I brought him back home. Got all his shots and stuff like that, and brought him back home. What are you scratching for, girl? Oi, Lucy. Goose. Let me help her get that scratches. Goose. Lucy. How did I bring him home? We ain't moving fast for nobody because we ain't got to. Yeah. Oh man, Goodfellas, such a good movie. How did I bring him home? Well, so at the time I was dating somebody that lived in Puerto Rico, and or she didn't live there. She was like from there, and her parents and stuff lived there. She was definitely from there. And I brought him back because her mom like found him. Aquiles. Vente aquí, bonito. Vente, vámonos. Vente aquí. Mira. Míralo. So they found this guy in Puerto Rico, and he was just kind of like abandoned. And so, she sent a picture to us at the time when I was still dating her. She sent a picture to us, and then I was just like, I really want him. I don't want him to like not be my dog. So we went down to Puerto Rico to go visit, to like see her family and stuff, and we just like went and got him. We brought him back by like just getting them shots. We brought him back on the plane. What did you do? Eat too many sticks, bonito? Huh? It's like I don't like sitting like that. What's up, Doom? How's it going, bro? But yeah, we brought him back by plane. We got all these shots and stuff like that, and Just carried him on the plane with us. And the big boy's the other jealous big boy, Fenrir, coming to say hello to you, big boof. Huh? And the little guy jealous too. He said, "Let me pets. I want pets." Big wolf. Big wolf. Yeah, yeah. We took him home on the plane, and he rode on the plane with us all the way back. And then he went up to New York. He loved it up there, man. The weather was like perfect for him and everything up there, up that way. Pearl Jam Black. Okay, I'll make sure I have to like learn that one too, man. Yeah, the whistle myth is really kind of making its rounds on the internet too right now, man. I was seeing a bunch of stuff about that. Yeah, a lot of native tribes don't whistle at night because it could be it's usually someone or something bad, but there's myths about spirits and stuff being out at night too, which I mean they are, they definitely are. I've also heard some weird shit when I'm just chilling out here at night sometimes, and it is damn, it's almost 2 o'clock. I've been out here for a long time. Yes, yeah, that's yeah, the skinwalker, yeah. Wolves, back, come, come, wolves, come, come back here, you goof dogs. Yeah, a lot of native tribes don't whistle at night because it's. I mean, like I said, it used to be that it was like a enemy tribe, like at night, but it also got to be where it was like spirits and specifically the myth of the skinwalker too, because they'll whistle back to you in the same type of whistle. And it'll make you kind of think that there's another person out there and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go inside now, Wolfie. Come on. Let's go. Inside. Let's go. Come on. Go inside. Go inside. Inside. If you wanna go inside, go inside. Okay, well, come on, little guy. But yeah, it's definitely weird being a northern native person down here in like the southern part where the Cherokee were and stuff like that too, because this is like your guys' territory. I don't know it that well. No, I'm just kidding. We're so far removed from all that stuff. It's been a long time since we had to rely on that kind of stuff to survive. But got a story about being in my uncle's land, hearing something like I know every animal knows woods and they sound they make, but I ain't never heard that. Almost made me stop smoking them green leaves for a while. Yeah, man. And there was one time too. I was fishing up north, and I was on a reservoir, and I was fishing, and it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, like it is now here. And me and my friend were like kind of debating on whether or not we were gonna go back for the night because we hadn't caught anything, and our rule of thumb was like we always got to catch at least something, even if it's tiny, and we chuck it back. But it makes your hair stand on end, yeah. But we were walking back to the car, and it was like a little bit of a walk back to the car from like down to the shoreline where we were fishing at. And we're walking back, and you just heard this like big like it sounded big, but it was just like a I can't even like mimic it again. I don't know. It was just like a whoo, like out in the woods, but like a big, deeper kind of. It was weird. It was fucking really weird, and I, being native, tell like in having an idea of like you don't talk back to things that try to call out to you at night like that. I kept my mouth shut. My friend like called out to it. He was like, "Hi," and it echoed across the lake. You could hear it echo across the lake, and then it was quiet for a second, and you heard back like this weird like attempt to sound like my friend saying "Hey" back to us, and I like that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up, and I was like, dude, we gotta get in the car and go now. We have got to go now, dude. I'm not fucking around with whatever is like even a few miles out because I don't know how fast that thing can move either. So that. And yeah, we got in the car and packed all our fishing gear in the car and just took off. But that shit scared the shit out of me. I told him, dude, I was like, why you don't be calling out to this thing in the middle of the night? Who knows what the hell it is? Like, it could have been any kind of fucking animal. It could be some animal we've never seen before. It could be some shit of legend. Could be some shit of myth, dude. Like, don't be messing with shit you don't know what it is, man. Especially up in the hills or anywhere, because the hills is where a lot of people don't live. You know what I mean? So like a lot of untouched land, a lot of like old shit lives there. You know what I mean? The old energy, old spirits, whatever you want to say, kind of lives out in in the woods and stuff like that. So you gotta be unfriendly. Not you, cat. Not you, Goofy. I'm talking about, ancient shit, like ancient, like fucking old spirits and stuff like that. It's the same that down here in Appalachia, man, up in the woods where it's just untouched, old stuff. Bear cougars, not so much. No, bears and cougars are not so much either. That's another eerie thing to come across in the woods. I remember one time up north, I was kind of like hiking through the trails that were like out behind the cornfields and stuff like that too. And I remember always coming across carcasses and stuff like that animals would leave behind. I'm an old spirit. Well, yeah, I'm sure you are, and I know you are actually. But I'm talking about way older than that. I'm talking about ancient spirits, ancestral spirits and stuff like that. The crazy ones, like ones that should have passed on but didn't. Those kinds of ones. Then my poison it's 12 dogs. He's doing razorbacks. Yeah, dogs ran off into the woods. Uh oh. I don't like letting the wolves just chill out in the woods either, because they're even out here at night alone, because we're in the mountains. So on a mission. Don't worry about it. It's just a yowie. When my inside school was my wedding. Oh yeah, they're also similar because they're probably persistent, and there's probably like a grain of truth to all of them. That's why they're so similar, and they're so like witnessed by many people, and the accounts of them are handed down from ancestral stories in the form of Yowie, in the form of Skinwalker, in the form of Yeti, in the form of whatever. But there's definitely a grain of truth to them too. And trust me too, like as somebody who grew up in the far north in the woods, like there's some shit out there that we don't know about, like, and I've heard it, and you don't, and it will, like, even just being in the presence of it will make your fucking hair stand up on the back of your neck. Like even if you didn't hear it and it was just near you, like that was the other story that I was getting to. I got to this like animal den. I went to this animal den at some point. I got to the animal den, and when I got there was a bunch of like animal corpses around the den and stuff like that. But like uh, there was like just a whole bunch of weird. I don't want to say like weird energy or whatever, but it just felt weird. I felt like I was. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like I'm being watched. That's exactly what it felt like when I was talking about being at the animal den. I felt like I was being watched, and I'm like, oh shit. It could either be the animals that are like living here, occupying it, coming back and like seeing me and not letting me know that they know that I'm there. Like, but the recovery team is always watching. Yes, yes. All native tribes have stories that are very similar. Yes, yes they do. Yes they do. Yes they do. That's very true, man. I hike solo, so it's crazy. Yeah, so I'm sure you've heard a bunch of stuff out in the woods too, Cat. Always watching. That's true. Recovery team is always watching. We got you for better or worse. The quiet times are the strangest, yeah. They're kind of my favorite times to exist in, though. If I'm being quite honest, Cat, like that's one of the reasons I'm such a night owl. Like when I was a kid, I used to love like sneaking out of my house just to be outside at night. And I lived in a super rural area when I was a little kid too, so it was just out in the woods in the middle of the night. Watch yourselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't see them right here. Oh my god, me too. Yeah, yeah. 2 a.m. Yep, yep. I don't know what it is about being out at night. It's just it's something cool. Something cool. The main thing you got to be careful about, mostly, especially at night out here, is for bears, like black bears. They just love to get into everything out here. Those guys are the most beautiful at that time too, man. At least I think so. Sorry. And speaking of that, I know the picture's not great. All you can see is really like a tree and the fence behind it, maybe. But dim lights glow. Yep. Freaking cicadas are super loud tonight. Yeah, I like owls. Owl calls too. Owls are really beautiful at night. But you also gotta be careful not to call out to them yourself. Record them, sure, but yeah, the owl is one of my most favorite birds too. Silent flight. The prey doesn't even hear him coming. Yep, yep. They hunt mostly at night too, so the prey usually has even less of a chance of seeing them. Which one's your favorite owl? Do you guys like the horned owl or like the snowy owl, the one with like the kind of like curve shaped head? with no like horns or ears. I like the great horned ones, but I don't know. There's something about the like snowy owl or the barn owl with like the round head and the big giant like eyes, man. Ugh. Something about them is really cool. Do not kill the woods. I love all of them. Those are here too. Which are the barn owls? The barn owl's got like a crazy freaking like screech sometimes too. That sounds insane. Another thing that sounds really weird that people don't even like think about sometimes is the fox at night. That thing can sound so like human at night. I think it was creeping me out one time. We had either that or it was just straight up a skinwalker back home up north. There was like a fox that used to come around all the time, and it was such a crazy weird howl. And then at some point, a few nights later too, there was one that like started coming close and approaching the house all the time, and then I don't know. I felt bad because like we had animals and you know we had like small dogs at the time too, so we ended up shooting it because it got too close to us, and I felt really bad. But I think it had rabies. It was really it looked sick when we like bagged it up and all that stuff. But but coyotes are also. Oh yeah, coyotes also sound. That used to be one of my favorite things to hear up north at home too. Like out in the woods, you just hear coyotes going. I used to love that, hearing the coyotes go. I miss that a little bit about the north. That and I miss the mountains, and I miss a little bit of the cooler weather. I definitely miss that. Oh God, yeah, don't start laughing until her. Hold the maiden's hand. Just a fox. Yeah. Yeah, they do make a weird noise too. It is like a very shocking noise. Rabbits also sound really weird at night, especially when they're like getting eaten by something. I know that sounds horrible, but they do. Like the coyotes used to get them back home and sound like a baby in the field, like a human baby, but definitely a rabbit. But yeah, yeah. And we had a couple of bunnies that like took home where I was, and there was one kind of like litter of them that we helped grow, and then there was like another small, if that's what you call them. I don't know what you call them for rabbits. I know there's probably a word for like the group of them when they're born, but there was another one that the neighbor's cat got, and I was like, dude, your cat sucks, man. I was little, so I was mad, but it's just nature. It's kitty cat doing his job, you know. They're wild, yeah, yeah. Rabbits. Yeah, it's been a while since I went out hunting or fishing, man. I don't know what sounds they make. Yeah. No, Wolfie dogs, you can't come out. You must stay inside. the chipmunks and squirrels. I'd have everything eating out of the place. Yeah, yeah. You just gotta be careful doing that sometimes, man. Oh, she's cat's like freaking Snow White. She get the chipmunks eating out of her hand. Talking about squid. She, yeah, literally. She got them all working for her and stuff. You gotta be careful with doing that with like bigger animals and stuff like that. There's a lady that used to feed deer all the time, and I'm like, you really shouldn't be doing that because then they're gonna get like dependent on you in this area, and then when you're gone, they're gonna come here for nothing and probably get shot either by some crappy dumb hunter who's just doing it for sport and not to keep the meat or nothing, or they're gonna end up like eaten by the freaking coyotes or whatever that like to come through the cornfields that were behind my house at night back up north. But yeah, fuzzy foot rest eating seeds out of my feeder. I'm sure you did. Damn, oh yeah. Then bam, you piece of meat all along. Trick them into coming right to you. Trick them into coming right to your fridge. Right this way, Mr. Yeah. I know, right? Well, and back up north too, man. Some of them you could hunt forever, and they would never be like extinct. There's so many of them. It's like overpopulated, but it's overpopulated too because we also hunted wolves to extinction up in that area too, like up in the Adirondacks. They're super rare up in the northern areas. Like they're usually only up in like mountains and stuff like that. Dear Glenn, bro, work smarter, not harder. I guess the wolf and the deer have something to learn from each other after all. Huh? Potato chips. Listen to you. What? What's up, Bobby? One second. Come on. Go inside. Come on. Vamos. Vamos. Inside. Let's go. Vamos. We go. Entra. too drunk for this shit. Deer wrestling. Can't unsee it. Or maybe just drunk enough. Mind the rag, they are beautiful. They are beautiful creatures, man. Mm-hmm. They are for sure. And I was about to pick. My dogs. My goodness. Depends. It depends. The parts of it, I'm sure. Mhm. I think I'm gonna have to call it here, ghosts. We're approaching. Oh yeah, we're definitely after 2 o'clock in the morning here, so. It is quiet time. It is quiet time, yeah, that's for sure. Take care, Marble. Thanks for coming by, brother. Appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out, man. You too, Cat. Papa Smurf too, of course, of course. the members, the two members who always love coming and hanging out in the lots and the net and Strawberry. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it, man. It was nice to share a little bit of the nighttime with you guys, you know. Nighttime, some guitar, some of the Wolfies hang out, you know. And I think Sunday I'm gonna try to do another stream where I'm just gonna sit down and talk about like the character, the channel, like the future of the channel and all that good stuff, like all the different things that like I kind of want to do and different avenues I want to go. Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah, right back at you, man. It's always fun hanging out with all you guys, really, in general. It's always nice. It's always nice hanging out with you guys, and like I always say, it's always nice seeing the kind of response you guys have had to a lot of the art that I put out there, just from like, you know, the video game edits to like even all the other stuff. And I look forward to being able to like finish this thing that I've been working on for forever. It feels like, with the character and the book and the story and all that stuff, and like send it your guys' way too. You know what I mean? In whatever form that is, like either in a book or like, you know, maybe even get the movie done before. You know, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I kind of move forward with all of it. But and like I said, on Sunday, I believe Sunday is when we're gonna talk about it. But we'll talk about all the different kind of future plans that I have for the channel, future plans that I have for the book, all that good stuff, and we'll do all that stuff. We'll do all that stuff and take care of everything that way on Sunday. So if you guys want to like hear about any of that stuff, or you know, talk about any of that stuff, suggest any of the stuff that we'll end up talking about, because some of it is we'll be talking about like this story time thing that we do, and just like, you know, having you guys that come into the Discord like make suggestions and stuff like that for it. So stuff like that too. But like I said, we can talk about like the channel, the future of the channel, the plans that I have, like what I want to go forward with the character and all of that good stuff. So, ooh, you got the moon there, you lucky. It's still overcast and a little bit like kind of sprinkly here. So I don't even know if I can see it. I don't even know if I can see the light of it either, which sucks, man. But I need a photo. Yeah, I know. Moon looks so cool, right? But yeah, so if you guys want to hang out for that, Sunday is when I'm going to be doing that. I'm just kind of talking about, like I said, channel, future plans for the channel, and the character, the book, and what I would like to do with that, the character and stuff like that. And just kind of hanging out and have you guys kind of ask me whatever you want to, which is all good. You know what I mean? Either one you want to do is all good with me. Like we can, it's whatever you want to do. Was a misspell. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about that, and then I don't know. After that, we'll probably just hang out. Like I was saying, either or. I don't know. We'll do both probably, but hang out for a little bit, and then maybe some more games later on that night. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I look forward to being able to like just keep growing the channel and hanging out with you guys. And thanks for chilling with me, checking out the nighttime here in Appalachia. I'm gonna go into the darkness so y'all can really experience it before we jump off of here. You can barely even see me now, huh? Alright, ghosts. I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good morning, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.